Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. In that last touchdown drive, they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. Most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want to, and that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
They imposed their will on that last drive. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
In motion right, that's Williams. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although Like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Gets past one man, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into line territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
We're going to 54.
Motion, I got one.
Here's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is,
gets through, and now an opening. Still on his feet. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
60 Bison. Ready, right?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal.
8 yards. It's third down and goal.
Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Prescott from the gun on third. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
26 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Prescott is going to change things up here. Back to throw now on first down. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3.
At the 44-yard line.
Prescott yet again. That'll be complete to Blue. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 12 yards.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Prescott from the gun. He'll swing this out to Blue. Pushing his way through. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the Lions' 26-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and 12.
Yeah, here we go. Over. 26.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. yards on the play.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. 4-8. 26.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Here we go. 46.
No. Off.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
49-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. Fighting down past the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Now Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before before it's all said and done.
15 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
9-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Prescott to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
And again, it's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 1 second, all that remains.
19 Tiger.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Then we're going to 53.
Prescott off play action. Left side to Lamb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4
On the draw, it's Vaughn. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Throwing, Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, but here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up at a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Maffa is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Looking to throw, Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Okay, break. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 120 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
They'll come up second and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Like a defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 8.
To throw is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here we go, 47. Here we go.
Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Vaughn. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 48.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now the coverage was positioned. Up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31. Brandon Aubrey in a kickoff for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go.
Now Allen. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. One final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Lions, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready, go!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Tight.
Here's Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball with this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd down.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Warriors 70. Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Allen. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions, first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run.
It's complete to Williams. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Now Allen.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
19 Charger. Trap 60. Ready.
Here's Allen.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So now, after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 53.
To throw, Prescott. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Prescott. He's got Pickens, complete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Dak. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
Well, he's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They run. Maffa. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's 1st down.
Yeah! 26.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 38.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. To throw is Allen. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
No timeouts remain. 8 seconds on the clock. Allen.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. One play to keep their postseason alive. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They gambled for the win, and they trail by 1 here in the final moments. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. Penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Here we go.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the play.